And now we come to a late night decision that I've always knew was coming. So where the windows are, there's a window here, a window there. There'll be big windows there. The most scenic view for a bed would be right here in this corner, right there. All right. So, and a full-size bed would fit there. A queen, if you didn't want to have any room to shuffle around. I like 36-inch wide, passageway. So, but 30-inch passageway for a queen. But I want a light above my bed. So I've always been debating when I got to that spot, would I run shielded cable and make a light switch so you could be in bed and just reach up and... But I have a really cool wicker weird light somewhere. Maybe Leah had, I don't know. But I'm going to recall it from wherever it went. And I'm going to bring it here. And it's a light that's a thumb switch on it. So I'm going to leave that there because I have a light switch or a outlet right by where the bed will be. And I think I'll hang a little hanging light there. And if I don't find that, I've always liked those Moroccan stained glass lights with the really cool vibe. Don't know if you can read under it, but I would like a light I can read under and then turn off when I'm done. In addition to that view, it gives a little spot. If somebody wants, I don't like TVs in my bedroom. In fact, I don't really like any electronic devices, not even clocks. So I like an office for my computer, and at the end of the night, I shut it down. I come into a bedroom. That's a bedroom. Its sole purpose is sleeping and reading and other sundries, but no electronics. That's the way I like it. I haven't had a real TV, and well, other than short marriage. But my TVs and my marriages, they last about as long, 30 years, I think. 1986 is the last time I had a real TV. A long time ago. Anyway, so that's one reason why I'm working this late, because I don't watch TV. I got the time, I guess. Anyway, I've made a decision. It'll be a hanging light there. And I've got the outlets for it already. If I need an additional outlet after setting this up and getting it done, I can always put in one of those brass round boxes right in the floor and run another circuit for it. So that's how I'll handle that. Anyway, let me go ahead and get this last piece of drywall up in there, and it will be green board. And then the only other green board will be around the windows where it might weep a little bit. And I've got 3 sheets of drywall left. So maybe all 3 will get done tonight. We'll find out. Let's get this one cut up. I don't really like to cut way down there, but it just so happens that I don't have a lot of room right now. All the mess has slowly moved this way, and I really don't even have an 8-foot section to work. So I'm kind of jockeying around a little bit. Anyway, I did mark it all. You maybe can't see the marks in the camera. Sort of, I can see them a little bit. So this is, this piece doesn't need to be anything other than cut into squares. I don't even have a light over that. So nothing needs to be cut out of it. It just needs to fit. Well, that will make it easier to put up. As much as I dislike insulation, I like drywall. People don't, I hate drywall. Everybody says I hate drywall. I would happily trade all the insulation in my life for all the drywall in somebody else's. I do not like it. The insulation step, I don't like. But the drywall's a little zen. I guess because it's a man and a knife, and you get so much done with one sheet. You go from definitely a raw house to I can see, walls, and I can see, a finished product. And it makes the house warm and comfy, and that's super nice. I picked it up and flipped it because it's easier than me bending over. I'm stupid. I'm still gonna have to bend over a little bit. But less, and I think I'd get a better cut than I would have on my knees. It's not looking very good though, I'll tell you that. It's definitely wobbly. I'm tired. I've been working late nights for 5 days. I'm gonna need to take a break here. Like a no working night. I'm trying to get this all drywalled in so I can work on the foundation, so. Which will be the big next huge job. Drywalling's tough, but foundation will be. Anytime you pick up a shovel, it's worse than drywall, I'll tell you that. It's harder than drywall. All right, that'll do. That'll do. And I do prefer the 3/4 inch. This is 1/2 inch. It's because it's all I could find in green board. I don't even know if they make 3/4 inch in green board. I would have used it. No, it's too dark back there. All right, okay, so here's the deal. I don't really like to put insulation on the walls before the ceiling, because as you push the drywall up, it'll catch the insulation on the wall, and that insulation pushes back like a man, 400-pound man standing on the other side. So then you end up tearing the insulation off, you end up breaking a piece sheet of drywall. It's awful. But I don't like to have to do insulation in little bits because I like to shower and clean up, and even working under this, you know, is just awful, but less awful than stuffing it in. So the trade-off here is I did do the walls, and there's a bubble over here where the insulation's kind of coming out, and I don't have any more 24-inch swizzle sticks to lock that in and make it not come out. So I might even take an old yardstick and stick in there if it gives me too much what for, and hold that up. I've got a bunch of them, so, you know. But anyway, drywall and sidewalls, keep in mind that insulation's not always your friend. In a Connex, see how narrow it is? So I touched this end and I touched the other end at the same time while putting up a sheet of drywall, so it's grabby. And so if you're going to do this method of building a ceiling, I think it's the easiest way to build a ceiling in a shipping container. You know, 2x4s floating on top of 4x4s with a mineral wool. Some people will want spray foam. It's up to you. I didn't do spray foam because, one, I don't like toxic outgassing. It does absorb water, and I think the foam falls apart. Where that rock wool, in 100 years, it'll look like spun rock wool because it's rock. And how long do rocks last? Long time. Anyway, it's 1,000-year insulation, in my opinion. I don't know if the manufacturer said it's 1,000-year, but for sure foam will, you know, decay long before that turn to dust. And pity the guy that has to get in there and pull that down in 200 years if the house is here in 200 years. My goal is it'll be here in 1,000. Who's being negative? Who said that 200? Who said that? All right, let's do this. You watching, internet? Oh. So I got two things going on here. I need to clear a 6x6 header, window header, and I need to not knock that insulation out of alignment. I do not think I'll succeed at both of those things at the same time. But I'm going to give it a whirl. I'm going to lower that thing down so I have a better chance of making this work. It's small, compressed down. I'll be able to set it in, move it up, put it on that header, do this thing. Let's just find a yardstick and take care of that right now. Oh, I know. I got better than a yardstick. I'm I've got an old piece of drywall that I'll use and put in there. And that'll keep that bubble away. Maybe. Oh no, it won't. No. Man, I am stuck with that bubble of insulation. I think I'm gonna snag on it. It's just awful. That is awful. Having had that happen a few times. You can see I'm a little freaked out about it. Yeah. This is where two people, internet, are so much better than one. So much better than one. Can't even tell you how much better than one. Oh. Am I doing it, internet? Somebody watch. Watch all the edges. Let me know how it's going. Am I clearing that crappy piece of insulation over there? Help me, internet. There's that junky cable drop that the Harbor Freight thing does. Right when you're making it to critical. All right. Let's take a pause. Let's take a pause and appreciate that I did that all by myself. So easy. Like that. So you can all appreciate what I'm up against, and I'm not making it up. You see that insulation snagged there, right? All right. So that's job one. I need to get that piece of insulation out from behind that piece of drywall right now and in a hurry. And I hate touching insulation, so I'm putting on gloves. We'll get it, internet. Everybody settle down. Why are you so negative? We got this, team. We got it. It's not going to be a disaster. It's not. We got it. Just zen. The tree of life. Rolling on the river of tranquility. All right. Y'all got it? Did you see that, internet? Ow. Internet. Help me, internet. You're the only ones who can. Keep going up, internet. Keep cranking. I'm giving it all she's got, Captain. Oh my gosh, I've knocked it out of position. Danger! Danger, Will Robinson! Come on, internet, you can do it! See it scraping, scraping. Back up. Back up. You got it, internet? You're so close! Victory snatched from the jaws of defeat. You can do it. Don't let everything beat you. You got it. One more crank. That's it. Beep. All right. Now we put our bracing up that falls down and hits us in the head. How you doing, Internet? I've got to tell you, I'm a little tired. Once I get these 2 wall pieces up, I'm going to go out and shower up in the freezing cold because it's what men do who are field showering. In all seriousness, when you build yourself, it's very lean. Very lean. Look, I don't even have, I've got like 2 buckets of scrap, little blocks like that. Very lean. I like self-building. Maybe that saves you too.